G'day mates, how's it going? I'm back. That one. NG? Yeah. Everything is smooth. Which means something's gonna go wrong at some point. Because everything doesn't work out smoothly normally. I need that. Oh my god. Why is my throat always... My throat's fine, and then I start stream, and it's like, something happens that like destroys my throat. Is that delayed? That's delayed. God damn it. I knew it. I called it. Everything was going too smooth. I knew something was going to happen. I need to turn this down. I can't stand the music. Like, it gets stuck in my head, but it also, like, gives me a massive headache. I don't know why. Can't explain it. It's just one of those mysteries. Okay. Back to it. Screw you, buds. I was gonna do Elden Ring. Then I got up and this headache. I've had a headache since Christmas, right? And I think it was just how loud it was at the Christmas party. And that's what gave me the headache to start with. But I just can't get rid of it. Like, yesterday wasn't as bad. The day before it was like making me sick. And then I woke up this morning and it's like bad again. To the point where like it's making me feel sick again. So I needed to play something that wasn't thought heavy. Oh, and also I need to go out again today. Which means I can't stream too long. And I felt like if I was streaming Elden Ring, I wouldn't be able to just stop whenever. So we're playing this. God damn it. You guys like Pokemon, right? Right? More turtle? You're not a turtle. Maybe a turtle who's lost his shell. Oh, turtle! Turtle. Small turtle house. Okay, we're at 2,000 encounters, so like halfway to odds. There's no way that this goes to odds, right? I can't go 15,000, nearly 16,000 encounters, and then have the second shiny hit odds. Like, that's just not fair. Naked. Well, every day I stream this now, it's like more likely to shine than not. Wow, it got so hot yesterday. Like, I got home and apparently outside it was supposed to be 37 degrees. But in like this room where like all my stuff is, oh, what was the highest it got to? I think it was like 48.6 or something like that in this room. So yeah, yesterday sucked. Today's not much better. Like, it's already 30 degrees and it's only 6:45. Which means today's gonna be just as hot, if not hotter. Which is just not fun. I hate summer. Summer sucks. Bring me winter. Make it winter all year round, that'd be great. Bro, we're getting so many turtles. This is amazing. I mean, I think the turtle is the thing I want the least though, because I've used one before. But he's the most useful in the bunch, I think. How's everyone's day? Good? Bad? Creamy? Squirrel. Tampa. Bro, I had like, where I sleep, there's two windows, and there's one window I don't usually open because the screen doesn't fit in the window right. So it's like, things can get in from outside. Most of the time it's just geckos. But mozzies get in, and those moths, those tiny moths get in. So I don't usually like opening it. But I opened it last night because it was just too hot. And a moth flew in and it was flying into me, into my face and stuff while I was trying to sleep. It was annoying the shit out of me. And then I looked at the window and spider had come in. So I think it came in after the moth. I don't know. But there's a spider in the room somewhere now. But we'll be right. If he eats all the moths and mosquitoes and stuff, that'd be great. Ow. Oh, Zigzagoo. Oh. How couldn't you be shiny? That would've been great. Actually, I probably wouldn't. I just thought about it, like, we lose a normal type. And I think Zigzagoon's is Zigzagoon a normal dark type now? Or is he just a normal type? And then he becomes a dark type later. If he's also a dark type already, then it's not as bad, but like having two normal types straight away, I don't know, doesn't seem that appealing. Can something spawn that's not squirrel, bro? Yeah, like that. Nick it! Bum 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 bum. Bro, I stopped reading manga and that, like, not long before December. It was like in November-ish. And it was because I was, like, distracted with Elden Ring and stuff. Because normally I would, like, get off stream and I'd read manga or watch anime or something like that. But I got too distracted with Elden Ring that I just keep playing Elden Ring or like Dark Souls. Kookaburra. You guys hear the Kookaburra? Maybe you can only hear when I talk. Yeah, Kookaburra. Kookaburra, Kookaburra. Bro, I love Kookaburras. I love the noise they make. There's a family of them around our house. I love it. They do this like all day. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I stopped reading manga as much. But it looks like I need to get back into it because it's like there's some new series that look really good. Can we do Elden Ring tomorrow? Maybe. If I feel good. I have a really bad headache that I've had since Christmas. And I can't get rid of it. So I decided to play this. Also, I decided to play this because I haven't got much time today. So like I at least want to get to 200 encounters. So 2,200. Or I have to go. How's your day, Dublin? Good? Bad? Crunchy? Turtle. Oh, I just realized it says 2024. That's weird. I don't know if I like that. Looks strange. Turtle. $2025 Year of the Turtle. Bro, next year looks like there's going to be a bunch of games coming out that I'm actually going to play. Like new games. Because like recently I've just been going and playing old games again. Because there's nothing new coming out that I want to play. I'm tempted. I found out that apparently not many people have been getting trophies in that Star Wars game. Outlaws, is that what it's called? Because no one's really been playing it. I kind of want to platinum it. Just because I think that's really funny. Like, hold up. PlayStation has like a thing online that you can like look up trophies. What's it? I need to make sure. Star Wars Outlaws? Yeah, that's what it's called. PlayStation trophies. See a Wendigo? Fair enough. Is that how your day went? Story relate? No, this isn't it. Where's the PlayStation, like... Yeah, here it is. Okay, so yeah, people have platinum it. 17.9%? Oh, wait, what? But then when you scroll over it, it says 1.4% ultra rare. What the fuck? Wait, what does that mean? Oh, is it saying 17% of people who bought the game platinumed it? Like I didn't buy the game, I didn't play it. Oh, there's DLC. The fuck? There's DLC for that game? In the woods? For the Wendigos in the woods? Okay. Might do that. At some point. They should, like, not like soon, but like 2025. I might buy Star Wars Outlaws and platinum it just because I think that's funny. I like platinuming games that are just weird. Like the Dragon Age game. I platinumed that because it was just weird and funny. Yeah, I've platinumed the Elden Ring now 2 times over. On the PS5 and the PS4 version. Cheetos. Cheetos are a lie. They never work. Yeah, I don't... If you have a PS5 and you're actively playing the PS4 version of Elden Ring and not the PS5 version, I don't know what to say. Like, there's something wrong with you, I guess. Like, the only reason I did it was just to platinum it to get that trophy. Like, it has so many load screens, bro. Here. G'day, William. How's it going? Oh, Benny. He's back. G'day, Betty. I platinumed the PS4 version of Elden Ring. Are you proud? It did take me like 80 hours, but that was because I was collecting. Okay. Why? Because now I have more platinum trophies. And why not? Why would you do that? Because it was fun. So my first round, I did Twin Blades, right? With the Tornado. And that. Well, first off, I started with Twin Blades, and I was using Blood Flame, and I was using the spinny thing that Rogier gives you, and just going and like spinning on people. It was really funny, and it worked actually really well. We now do that with every game that has it's just Elden Ring. I like Elden Ring. I like it a lot. So yeah, I did the Blood Blade spinny thing Rogier has, and then I got Black Blade, the Black Flame Tornado, and I swapped to that. I was doing that for most of the game. And then I beat the game, the base game with that. Then I went into the DLC, and I decided to change it up for the DLC. And I went back to claw weapons, right? Like I did in my first playthrough. Well, I think fists and claw weapons are like some of my favorite weapons in Elden Ring. I had way more fun. Like the Twin Blade thing was fun, but like I realized I wasn't having as much fun the minute I started using claw weapons. I was like, this is so much more fun. It was like so much more fun. And then I beat all the DLC bosses with the claw weapons. That was my first run. And I think by the time I'd done my first run, I was already at like nearly 70 hours or something. It was like 68 hours or something. But it was only because I was going around and I was collecting every single weapon. I collected every weapon in the game. Because I'm insane. That's why I think I sent you that message about the tree spear thing. That one that's like out of the way. That's why I found out about that one. Because I was collecting weapons. And then, what did I do the second one? Oh, the second time I did Blasphemous Blade, but I did 2 Blasphemous Blades. Because I found out if you put a second one in your other hand, it does more damage and shit. And like heal, well, it doesn't do more damage, but it heals you more and stuff. So I did that. And then, what did I do for the third one? Oh yeah, the third one I did, no, it was the third one I did the Blasphemous Blades, because I just wanted to get through really quick. The second one I did Freya's Greatsword with Frost Stomp. So I was like freezing everybody with Freya's Greatsword. Which I now, that's a contender for my favorite sword, is Freya's Greatsword. Cheetos. That sword's really fun to use. You. Most days Elden Ring is almost like torture for me. Really? Playing games overpowered. And boom. Bosses are getting too easy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's really funny when you can go into a boss and just one-shot him. I think that's hilarious, but I deliberately go out of my way to pick weapons that aren't the greatest. Like, for the Twin Blade thing, right? I remember I was looking at Twin Blade builds, and everyone was like, you want to use the Gargoyle's Twin Blade because it's the best. I was like, but I like the look of this, wait, what is it called? What is it called? It's called like Knight's Twin Blade or something like that. I was like, I like this one. It looks cooler. Twin Blades. Elden Ring. What the fuck is it called? Yeah, Twinned Knight Swords. That. I thought that one looked cooler than the Gargoyle one, so I use that. Now to have fun again in Elden Ring, I play as a normal knight, 0 upgrades, and a bow. Rykard is fun again. Oh yeah, I tried something with Rykard for one of them. I used the Mimic. I think it was the second run. I used the Mimic, and I had just the thing that kills Rykard. What is it? The snake, whatever. And I just was letting the Mimic kill him because I thought it would be really funny. It took the Mimic so long to kill him because he just kept doing the R1 attacks and jump attacks. And I was like, dude, do the L2 attack, the like charge thing. What's wrong with you? He took so long. And I was like trying to stay alive. I was like, oh my god, because he kept doing like the giant explosion thing and sending like the skull out. And I was like, oh my god, Mimic, just kill him. Rain of Arrows is such fun. Ash of War for bows. I never used a bow. But yeah, so I didn't use the Gargoyle's Twin Blade. I upgraded it. I used it for... Where did I use it for? What did I use it for? I think I used it for Malekith, maybe? Because I was like, let's give it a go. And then I was like, nah. And then I went back to the Twinned Knight Sword. Because I just like the look of it better. But yeah, is it Freya's Greatsword? Is that what it's called? From the DLC. Freya... Greatsword. It kind of looks like Raiden's thing. Yeah. Freya's Greatsword. It's really cool. Oh, and I found a fit that looks really cool, Betty. you put the red bear like head on, and then you put Consort Rodan's armor on, like all the rest of it, and it looks really cool. Because like the red goes with his cape and that. Yeah. It looked really good, especially with Freya's greatsword. But yeah, I just put Frost Stomp on it. I don't think I used Frost Stomp like ever. Maybe once or twice. But I just made it like a frost infused weapon, and I was just melting enemies. Like, not like melting them, but like you would do not much damage, and then you would get the frost off, and it'd be like, phew. It was like, holy shit. I just like the way that sword like moves and stuff. Like the way you swing it and stuff, because it was like kind of different. I don't know, I had a lot of fun with that sword. To the point where like, I think it's my number 1 now. Runner of Arrows is perfect for status build up. Well, I'm currently trying a status build up where I have 2 katanas, I have 2 Nagakeebas, and I have one that has poison. It's poison infused, and I have the other one that's frost infused. And then I do the onion, Melania's onion, and get the rod off, and then I start whacking with my Nagakeebas and do all the statuses. In the second generation, don't. The way shinies are created are so fucking dumb. In the second generation. Do you mean the first generation? The shinies are linked to IVs. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Because I know the first generation, I'm pretty certain the Pokemon can be shiny, but you don't know until you transfer them to second gen. Yeah, Gen 1 does have shinies. It does. It's just that the way that they work, I think they're linked to IVs and stuff. And if you get a certain number, like IV number, you can figure out that it's shiny, right? And then if you send it to Generation 2, like trade it to Generation 2, it will actually be shiny. So yeah, you can shiny hunt in Gen 1. It's just really stupid. And the only way you know it is shiny is by transferring it to Gen 2. To the IV thing. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever do that. Well, technically, is Heart Gold and Soul Silver, are they technically Gen 2? Because like Gen 4 was remake? Okay. Because yeah, I'm shiny hunting Celebi in that. In the... Is it that I'm... Yeah, it's that I'm shiny hunting Celebi, I think. No. What am I shiny hunting Celebi in? I'm trying to remember. Maybe it's the crystal? The crystal thing? The virtual crystal thing? Actually, I think it is, because I was about to say, I think in Crystal, I got shiny Cyndaquil. And I didn't even mean to. I think I just started the game and Cyndaquil was shiny. So I was like, holy shit. But I started it to get the Celebi, to set up the Celebi. I got 3DS near me? No, it's over there. I have 2, but they're over there. For the virtual console games? What do you mean? Like you can make it so they're shiny all the time or something? Because yeah, I've got Celebi set up on it. God damn it. Didn't mean to ruin you, you dumb bird. You open the game, press either the select or start during the 3DS screen that pops up. Something will happen. Okay. I'll try it later. Because they're over there. I'd have to get up. I don't really want to get up. I'm still kind of tired from Christmas. Right, I think it like drained all of my energy for like a year's worth of energy in one day. Like, I've been pretty much exhausted. What? I didn't touch you since Christmas. Like, it's been insane. Also, Betty, next year, I don't know when, I don't know how soon we'll do it, but I'm going to get Star Wars Outlaws, and I'm going to platinum it. And I think I'm going to do it on stream. Oh yeah, you will forget, probably. Probably, yeah. Just because apparently no one's really like getting trophies in that game. I think it'd be funny to platinum it. Oh, and also playing through Elden Ring again made me find some things that I didn't really think of. Do it at the end of the stream. Yeah, okay. Remind me. It's over there somewhere. Oh. Fucking birds. Ever told you the GameStop will stop existing here in Germany? No, but so it's called EB Games over here. It's not called GameStop. I think in the UK it's also called EB Games, I don't know. But they still exist over here. For now. They're really annoying though. Because like you walk past them and they're like, it always has the big sale sign up. And then you go in there and you're like, what's the sale? And they're like, oh, most of the games are on sale. It's like, okay, but like, what's the big sale? And they're like, some of the games are on sale. It's like, what? But some of your games are always on sale. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's mental. It's just a way to get people in the store. And then their big sale isn't even a sale, bro. It's stupid. Like, if I was to look up EB Games right now, right? And look up... Actually, I'm going to do it. I'm going to prove it. Their sales are stupid. And mean nothing. They're just shit. EB Games. And then I'm going to look up JB Hi-Fi, right? Which is their competitor over here. JB Hi-Fi. In the UK, it's GameStop? Oh, okay. I thought it was EB Games. Okay, maybe it's just over here then. Why is it not called GameStop over here? It's a displeasure to be there. That's pretty funny. Okay. So let's... Okay. Shut up. Dragon Age of Veilguard, I guess. That's got to be on sale, right? Yeah, it's on sale at EB Games. I mean, JB Hi-Fi, is it on sale here? Dragon Age Veilguard. Okay. So, they're on sale. It's on sale at JB Hi-Fi, and it's on sale at EB Games, right? The Christmas sale, the big sale at EB Games, is $77, right? From $110. The big sale at JB Hi-Fi is $59, right? From $64. JB Hi-Fi was already cheaper. Like they were selling it for $64. I think that says 64. It's either 64 or it's like 94. But it's still cheaper than the original price at EB Games. So it's like, why would anyone shop at EB Games when the base price is already cheaper in their number one competitor? Like, it's insane. And then they do deals and it's like, it's not even close. Like, it's $77 or it's $59. That's a whole, like, what, $18 cheaper? Like, why would anyone shop at EB Games? It's so fucking stupid. And like, my friend shops at EB Games still, right? And it's only because he trades these games in, and EB Games is the only one where you can trade your games in to get money. But do you want to know how much money they give you? He traded in, shit, what was it? Oh, it was a newer game that came out that he was playing. Fuck, what's it called? What's that game where the chick yaps a lot and she's really annoying and she gets transported to another world or something? What's that one? I forgot what it's called. G'day dragons, how's it going? Okay, here. What the hell's that game called? You know the one I'm thinking of. She's really annoying. She's the main character. And she's like, I think she talks to a cat or something at one point. Or something like that. She gets sent to another world. Whatever that game is, right? He bought it, and he bought it for like $80 from EB Games. And then it took him like 2 weeks to play it, right? But he like, cause he didn't play it straight away. And Forspoken, that's it. Look at the message above. Okay, wait a minute. But I need to finish this thought, otherwise I'll forget. But yeah, he played it 2 weeks later, and he played it for like an hour, and he was like, I don't like this game. And because it had been 2 weeks, he couldn't take it and get his money back, so he traded it in. He spent $80 on it 2 weeks prior. He traded it in, and they gave him $4. That was the trade-in value that they gave him. Like, that's how bad they are. And the only reason he ever goes back to them is to trade in games. And I keep telling him, at this point you might as well just keep your games. Because you get nothing back. They give you like $4 for a game that you spent $100 on. It's stupid. Heard about the DC fetish comic coming up? Oh yeah, the Harley Quinn farting thing. Yeah. With smelling paper. What? I didn't know about the smelling paper. I know about the farting thing. I need to eat my apples. Might be back in an hour or two. Okay. Might not be streaming in an hour or two. Probably only gonna go to 200 encounters. Because I gotta go places again today. Wait, they're making the paper smell as well? Why? Is the farting her superpower? Like, I don't understand. Is that how she's like beating the enemies? She's farting on them? Or is it just like a slice of life type thing where she's just living her life and she just farts a lot? And then my next question is, people want that? Like, this is... Because, like, they're the supply, right? There's demand for this? Don't touch me, stupid bird. Bro, there's a good amount of yampers. Did, like, I don't understand how it came to be. Like, did someone wake up one day and was like, I'm gonna make this? Or was this like, people were asking for it a lot, so they were like, fine, we'll make it? I don't get it. You want to resell his games? Why not try it online? Oh, because he doesn't like... He takes... Oh, fuck off. He takes them there because, like, he can give them to them, get credit, and then he can look at around the store and buy new games. Like, that's the main reason. He doesn't want to have to deal with the stuff online. Ugh. It's more like the fact that, like, he can get rid of his game and get a new game, like, right away. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have to wait for someone and talk to people and stuff. Does that make sense? Not like that. But, like, I'm just under the camp of, like, if you're only gonna get, like, $4 for it, you might as well just keep the fucking thing. Even if you didn't like it. That's why I still have Dragon Age. Turtle. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Are you gonna read the comic? The fart comic? Are you looking forward to it, Benny? I know you're into that kind of stuff. Oh, turtle. More turtle. All the turtle. I'll get puke. So, do you know why they decided to make it? Like, is it like a... Was it like a demand type thing? Or was it just someone woke up one day and was like, this would be a good idea? Because when you think about it, it is a good idea. Because people are talking about it. Like, we're talking about it. So it's clearly going to sell well because people are going to be like, I need to see what it is. Like, at least the first copy, like the first, what are comic books, like the first edition or whatever of the comic book is going to sell really well because people are going to be like, I need to see what the fuck this thing is. DC can't say no anymore. Well, they've pretty much done everything, right? It's more like that, right? They've done everything to the point where they're like, now we just have to try random shit. It was meant for the future, but due to Trump stuff, they now push out all this slop, probably. I mean, if you read some of the, like, because I've read a decent amount of comics. Even like when I was growing up, there was still some comics that was like, this is just slop. So they did have slop before. Bro, so many people, I've seen so many things, I haven't watched it yet, right? Because I don't want to go to the cinemas. So many people were shitting on Kraven the Hunter. And Kraven the Hunter is my favorite Spider-Man villain. If you could even call him a villain, he's more like, what are those, like, anti-hero, anti-villain type things? More like that. The movie is mid. Bro, I like Kraven so much. So, like, seeing all these people just shitting on it was like making me sad because I haven't seen it yet. Better than Black Adam, but damn, oh, I haven't seen Black Adam. The minute I was like, The Rock is in it, I was like, probably just gonna be another Rock movie. Feels butchered. Oh, that's not good. I will say though, like from like the pictures and everything, like from the first couple trailer, the what's the guy's name? He's the guy from Kick-Ass, right?
I'm here to date your bios!
Welcome to the PPs. He was like, he looked like perfect Craven. I was like, this dude is like perfect casting for Craven. What key opens a banana? A monkey key? The real question is, why are you choosing banana when you have apple? That was close. Yeah, like, don't you agree, Benny? Like, he was just like picture perfect Craven. Like, when you think of Craven, like, yeah, he pretty much looks like that guy. That guy's a weird name though, right? It's like something Taylor or something or other. Why apple or banana? You eat coconut because coconut gets stuck in your teeth, bro. Coconut's like kind of annoying. How do you protect castle made? What? Made put of cheese? I don't know. I don't do riddles. My brain too monkey for riddles. I don't get that. I don't get it. I heard Rhino's in the movie. I hope they didn't put him in a fucking metal suit again. Because that was... When I saw that, I was like, oh man. Why did they do Rhino like that? Too late for that right now? My brain has been fried since Christmas. Like, I've had a headache for like 3 days. Like, a really bad headache. It's like, made me feel sick. So, like, my brain is like not braining. Yeah, David, how's it going? Oh, goddamn birds. So you've seen the movie, Benny? What would you rate it out of 10? I wonder when they're gonna bring Scorpion. Is it Scorpion or Scorpio? I wonder when they're gonna bring him into the Spider-Man movies. Your brain ever truly brained? Probably not. Sometimes. I mean, it brained really well when I played Dark Souls and I made that jump. And I knew I could make the jump. It brained really well then. And everyone kept telling me it wouldn't work. It'd be you. Oh, I have a bit of a headache, that's about it. But I constantly have headaches, so I'm kind of used to it at this point. 5 out of 10. It's just like average movie. But is it like a movie that like... So, some movies can be not good, but they're still fun to watch. You know what I mean? Like, Morbius isn't a good movie, but when you watch it, you're like, that was fun. You know what I mean? Especially since Matt Smith is in it, and he kills it. Matt Smith is such a good actor. Yay, Nick it. Close to Morbius level of movie. Okay, so it's like, it's going to be not good, but it's still going to be kind of fun to watch. I would assume. Because like Morbius had moments where like they said things and I was like, what? The fuck is wrong with you? Like the dialogue didn't make sense. But then whenever Matt Smith was on screen, I was like, oh, Matt Smith, I love you. Bro, Matt Smith is so good. He kills it in everything that he does. I feel like he elevates things to like a higher level. It has no Morbin time? Well, fucking Morbius had no Morbin time. That was a lie. That was the main reason I watched that movie, cause for the Morbin time. G'day Prince, how's it going? And no good phrases and such. I'll be the judge of that. Oh yeah, it makes, I don't know, cause like, yeah, you have like your favorite villains and stuff, and you've like, you like wait for them to do those villains. Like Kraven was like that. I was like, I remember like when they brought Electro, I was like, why won't they do Kraven? Like Kraven would make a really good movie. They should make Spider-Man movie with Kraven, and then they finally make the Kraven movie, and I'm like, oh yes, Kraven. And then everyone's like, it's bad. And I'm like, no, but it's Kraven. And then some people were even saying, why would they even bother making a movie with Kraven? Kraven's not even good. I was like, fuck you. Kraven's awesome. Just suck one. Kraven's amazing. And like Rhino's always been like another one of my favorites. Rhino and Scorpion. And then they put Rhino in one of the movies and he was in a fucking metal suit. And I was like, what is this shit? He was like in a robot suit. I was like, this is stupid. If this is how you're gonna do Rhino, don't do Rhino. I can't remember if is it Scorpion or is it Scorpio? I think it's Scorpion, right? I don't know who Kraven is. Who's Kraven? Oh, Kraven is... It's Kraven the Hunter. And he's a Spider-Man, like, villain, air quotes. Because he's kind of like... He's kind of a villain. But at the same time, not really. Because, like... The villains are normally like, I want to take over the world. Or I want to destroy this city because I'm evil. Whereas Kraven is just like... I'm a master hunter and I've run out of prey to hunt, and I heard about Spider-Man, who is new and exciting prey. So then they go to hunt. He goes to like, where's Spider-Man? In Brooklyn? He goes there to hunt Spider-Man because like he's new and exciting prey. That's why he's like a villain, but he's like not really a villain. Does that make sense? Because like he's not really doing villain things. He's just bored with what he's been hunting. So he's come to hunt new things. But he's really cool. He's like one of the coolest Spider-Man villains. And they finally made a movie. And apparently they ruined him. G'day Prince Marker. Okay, I can see it now, because on Twitch it's like bright red, and it's very hard to see. Talking about villains, I like Violator? Is that what that says? You know which comic he's from? No. I don't. Not really, but thanks. But yeah, just know that he's like a Spider-Man villain. Same with Rhino and Scorpion. They're also Spider-Man villains. And I think one of the first, like, because they're in the comics and stuff, but the first, like, kind of thing other than the comics that they came out in, was one of the Spider-Man games on, like, the early PlayStation Spider-Man games. Two of the villains is Rhino and Scorpion. It's Spawn? Yeah, I never read Spawn. Bro, I was so surprised when I heard that they were making a Moon Knight fucking series. It's Moon Knight, right? Because I remember like reading like the one comic when it came out or something, or I don't, like I was young, I don't know if the comic came out or if like, I don't remember, but I remember reading Moon Knight and being like, this is stupid. This hero is stupid. And so when I heard they're making a TV show about Moon Knight, I was like, why? Of all the people, why Moon Knight? It's like they have so many heroes. They chose Moon Knight. Like what? It's Moon Knight, right? I'm tripping. Moon Knight. Yeah, Moon Knight. Yeah. I confused the shit out of me when they made that show. I was like, this is so weird. Is it like a badge quest when you need a shiny Pokemon before a badge? Or what? No, this is a shiny Nuzlocke, right? Or Shinylocke. I need to get a shiny on every single route. Oh. That was one of the rules I set. So before I can move on to the next route, I need to get a shiny. That's why it took me a year and a half to get to Route 2. Because I went 16,000 encounters to find a sheep. That's a 1 in 4,000 odds. My favorite quote from Moon Knight. Random bullshit go. I didn't watch the show because I read the comic and I was like, Moon Knight is stupid. Why would you make a show about this? But I never watched the show because I already knew he was stupid. So then when people watched it and were like, this show's kind of weird and stupid, I was like, yeah, because it's Moon Knight. No one likes Moon Knight. Quotes from the comic? I didn't read that one. I read one comic. How many comics does he have? And I read it when I was probably like, I don't know, 10? Moon Knight comic? Comics? Yeah, he has a whole bunch, yeah. I don't remember which one I read, but I only read one. And I was like, this guy is stupid. I don't know, like, because the way I read comics when I was young, I would read one, and if I instantly didn't like the guy in the comic, I didn't read another one. Comic is insane. No, I meant of Moon Knight. I've read a whole bunch of Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Batman. I read a lot of stuff with Wolverine. Because Wolverine was like my favorite. Ooh. Oh god, don't touch me. Oh, okay. Yeah. So like I only read like one comic of Moon Knight and was like, this dude is stupid. Do not like this guy. And yeah, just didn't read anymore. And like nearly everything that came out with Craven in it, I read it. Because I really liked Craven. I don't know if you know this, but if you continue to catch or KO only one Pokemon in a chain, the odds for shinies increase. Yes, but you're kind of wrong. So they do increase, but they only increase for the ones that are covered in Cheeto dust. So if I was to knock out all these birds, the only ones that would get the increase is the ones that are covered in Cheetos. So not all of them get increased, it's just the Cheetos. Because like everybody thought it was the way you said it, whereas you just knock out, I think it's 500 is all you need to knock out. But if you knock out 500 of them, then every single Pokemon after that that's the same Pokemon would be an increase, but it's not. It was found out, when was it? Like a year ago? Maybe a little longer than a year ago? That it's only the Cheeto dust ones that get increased. So for Route 1 I was killing them all, but for this route I'm not, because I don't want Wooloo to be over leveled. So that's why I'm not killing anything. Because Wooloo's already level 10, and what the fuck's the kid's name? Hop? It's Hop in this one, right? I have to fight him after I catch the shiny here. And I think he's highest is like, is it 10 or is it 8? Like he's low level, so if I start killing things, Wooloo will get super over leveled. Yeah, Hop. Okay, yeah. Because I get Hop and Howl mixed up. Because I mainly remember that they were like one after another. So like that Cheeto Dust one, if I was killing turtles, he would have the better odds. But in saying that, I've killed over 1,000 Nickets, right? Because it says 999. And I've had multiple Cheeto Dust Nickets. And not a single one was shiny, right? So I think Cheetos are a lie. I think even that's a lie. I don't think it works at all. I think it's supposed to work, but it doesn't. I think it's just broken. All hit Elden Ring? Is that like kind of like a tank build? Where he just tanks all the hits? Random bullshit go. He just threw like everything. Is that why people like Moon Knight? Because he's funny? Like, why do people like Moon Knight? Because, like, I don't get it. Maybe the game doesn't like you getting shinies? Probably. Could be that too. I mean, it did take me 15,955 encounters or something to get this shape at 1 in 4,000 odds. So I'm pretty certain I hold the record, right, for the longest shiny hunt on Route 1 of this game. Or like, I know I definitely have the record for most encounters on Route 1 in this game. I gotta hold that record because, like, that's insane. Nearly 16,000 encounters. I don't think anybody else has gone that long for a shiny on Route 1 in this game. I would never. I'm just stubborn. If I had quit, it meant the sheep had won. And the sheep can't win. I have to win. So I continued until we get it. That's how it works. So yeah, I definitely gotta hold a record for like being the shittest. Also, I don't know if I said g'day, Ethan. But g'day. That damn bird touching me. Why'd you start the playthrough on the other channel and just switched? Because I was putting Pokemon on the other channel, and then this channel was meant for like, I was gonna keep this channel for like, Elden Ring and stuff like that. Because whenever I used to play Pokemon on this channel, because I uploaded some Pokemon videos, like when I was doing videos, no one would watch them, right? Because everybody was watching like Elden Ring type stuff and like Assassin's Creed. People like were coming to the channel for that. So whenever I'd post Pokemon, people just wouldn't watch it. So I decided to make another channel for Pokemon because I wanted to play Pokemon. But then so what I was doing was I was streaming on this channel, and then after I finished streaming on this channel, I would immediately go stream on the other one. And then I swapped it to one day on that channel, one day on this channel. And then I was talking in chat on the Pokemon channel, and I just asked if I'd put everything onto the one channel, would people watch? And they were like, yeah. So I just swapped it over. So now we just do everything on this channel. But I did have to download all of the fucking the streams and then re-upload them onto this channel, which was a nightmare. So you're gonna play this game, whoa, for 3 to 4 years because every route you need a shiny. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So any route that we don't immediately get a shiny, so if I go to Route 3 and I could not be bothered to shiny hunt and I want to go do the gym, I have to mark that down because I have to come back and get a shiny. So before we do the Elite Four or Championship, whatever you want to call it, every route that we skip, I will have to go back and shiny hunt before we can finish the game. That's the way I'm going to work it. But most likely I'll probably just do the route as we get to it. Fucking squirrel. So yeah, that's why I switched it over. Because yeah. Because the other thing too is some people were coming from this channel and going, because they also like Pokemon, and they would go over to the Pokemon channel to watch me there when I would stream on that one. So like, yeah, I figured out I'll just put it all on one channel. And then when I did, it was still getting the same amount of views as what it was on the other channel. So I was like, oh, okay. You can do this to other games too, like Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet doesn't work as well because like there is routes, but it's way easier to find shinies on that than it is on this. So it wouldn't take as long, especially since you can do like outbreaks and stuff. So probably not. Diamond and Pearl. I've already got one started on Diamond and Pearl. I just haven't gone back to it. It's called, wait. I haven't done it in ages. Hold up. Mainly because I'm shiny hunting the penguin and I don't like the penguin. So, what the fuck? Bro, what? I went on YouTube and the first thing that came up was 3,000 funny Naruto memes, and it's Sasuke standing in front of Naruto with huge titties. Why'd they turn Naruto into a girl? I mean, Sasuke into a girl. Like, what? That was so weird and random. Where is the... There it is. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shinylock. There's only seven videos so far. Like 7 streams, and we haven't like found the shiny yet. And I'm hunting for the penguin. And yeah, I don't really like the penguin, to be honest. I'm trying out the turtle, not the penguin. I can't. I let you guys vote, and you voted on the penguin, so I'm stuck with penguin. That was the same thing with this game. I let you guys vote on whether I get a shiny on every route, or if I just get a shiny for every badge, and you voted every route, so now I'm stuck. What the fuck? Yeah, I get a lot of weird stuff come up when I open things. Ooh, I do Google random things though. A lot. Then revote. You got new PPs? Nah, I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. It's already been set in stone. Cannot be rewritten. It's in stone. How do you rewrite on stone? Can't be done. But Benny, next year, I don't know when we're gonna do it. Right? We still gotta finish the co-op stuff. Like your fist only run? Yeah, pretty much. You liar? No. But I did go back. Right? I did go back to fists. I tried to use a different weapon for Melania, and it didn't work. So I went back to fist weapons. And I beat her with fist weapons. And then I beat the rest of the game with fist weapons. Millennium, or technically Rykard as well. I had to beat Rykard with fucking the Serpent Hunter because you cannot do anything to him with fists. Like, I tried, and it just did not work. So I had to kill him with the Serpent Hunter. I had no choice. But yeah, Millennia, I end up beating her with claws. And then I beat all the DLC bosses with fist weapons. I beat them with the claws. So technically, I did fist only. And a lot of the people I've watched, by the way, who do like that, like fist only weapons or whatever, whenever they get to Rykard, they either skip Rykard completely and not do him, or they use the Serpent Hunter. So they don't even do it. So I'm not the only one. Because Rykard is bullshit, bro. I gotta go, bye. Have a good night. Oh, technically it's day for me. It's 8 AM. Get a good shiny? I'll try. That's not up to me. Anyway, have a good night. 98% isn't fist only. Technically it is. To people who do these types of things, but to be honest, I wasn't even trying to do this. I was like, I just chose fists because I thought fists would be fun. And then I was just committed to using fists the entire time. But people who do these types of things, they don't even do it with Rykard. Rykard is the exception. But technically it wasn't really fists only anyway, because I was still using magic, because magic's just fun. But yeah, you try to fist fight Rykard. Have fun with that. It doesn't work, bro. Like, whenever I would, like, try to hit him with the claws, I would, like, get poise broke before I could hit him. So you would go to hit him, and you go, ugh. And it's like, oh, god damn it. He was so annoying. Hey, Shaky Man, how's it going? But I do have a plan, right? Because I replayed, I did, and I killed him with glitches. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The next one is it? Trust? I don't know. You lied to me. How could you do that? With all the trust that we had in each other. How could you just lie to me like that? How could I ever trust you again? Shaky Man. I mean, there's... Ooh, Cheetos! Ah, Cheetos are a lie. So you didn't fully stick to it? Yeah, see? I didn't... Well, no, well, the fist thing wasn't a vote. The fist thing was just my choice. I just started the game, and I was like... I think I was asking what type of weapons there were. And then someone said that there was, like, fist weapons that you could, like, punch people with. And I was like, yep, that's it. That's what I'm doing. So I just started punching everything. That's why Soldier of Rick sucked for me. Because I took off all my weapons and my pants. And then just started punching him. And he sucked. They ended up beating him, but he sucked. Especially when you don't know that, like, you could just, like, heavy hit him from the back and you keep doing that. Like, if you're new to the game, trying to fist fight that guy is horrible. But my plan is, right, Benny? Because I played through the game 3 times again. and the DLC. I played through the DLC each time too. I found perfume in the DLC, right? And I didn't think anything of it. And then I was watching Bingo Brawlers. And one of the things that came up was to kill a boss with perfume only. And one of the players actually did it. And I was watching him use perfume. I was like, is that not like a consumable? Does it not run out? It seems like it doesn't run out. I don't know if it's just the DLC or if it's all perfume, but it doesn't seem like it runs out. Which gave me the idea to do a run with just perfume. Right? Like, not only that, I could start with perfume in the base game and then beat Rykard, not Rykard, beat Rhyhorn for the first Remembrance boss, and then go to Moog and beat Moog for the second, and then get into the DLC and go and collect the ones from the DLC. So I don't even need to play on New Game Plus. I can actually start fresh on a fresh game. So I am considering doing a perfume only run. Oh. The bottles are two different things. Yeah, so like the ones in the base game, craft, that's what I mean. The ones in the base game are consumable. That's why I thought the ones in the DLC were also consumable. But it doesn't seem like they are. The DLC perfume is a weapon with an ash. But so they're not consumable though. They use like FP or whatever, right? What? I was nowhere near that. What the fuck? Okay. Fair enough. You do you, game. But you see what I mean? Like, you can technically do a perfume only run. Because you use the consumable ones, and then you get into the DLC, and then you can use the DLC ones. Is there's a perfumer Ash, right? Because then it can summon them too, and they can also help me with their perfume. I just realized that Elden Ring is too stinky, and we need to make it smell better. And what better way than to run around the map perfuming everything up? And if I do it, it'll be like what is it? All boss, like an all boss one, where I have to beat every single boss in the game. DLC gives you fireballs. Yeah, I think one's like lightning, one's like poison, one's fire. Right? Yeah, frenzy, fire, ice, lightning, and poison. I don't think I would use the frenzy one. Because, like, does frenzy work on NPC invaders and stuff? Maybe it does. And 2 ashes, wall of sparks, and rolling sparks. Yeah, so that I think that'll be my next challenge run. And I'll do it on stream too. And I am gonna make it I have to beat every boss in the game. And then DLC. But if I beat Rhyhorn and then Moog, then I can get into the DLC, get the good perfume, and then go back into the base game and do the base game. Now, the one that's going to suck the most, I think, doing it with that, is probably Melania. Because, like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, Fire Giant's going to suck. And then I was like, nah, well, you can dodge most of his stuff. It's probably not going to be that hard. And if you can get a poison one, I can poison him. So, like, he's not going to be the hardest. So the one I think is probably going to be the hardest is Melania. Nah. Who do you think? Seen someone melt mine? What? Oh, I didn't even see that. With fire bottles? Okay. Actually, second phase. Really? Oh my god. Okay, perfume is like way more power than I thought. I know that like Consort Raidan is gonna suck with it. I don't know, I just feel like any enemy that's like fast is gonna suck because I feel like they can just outrun it. Millennium is weak to fire, and Rolling Sparks is aimed out the ground, makes ball particles hit in one place. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Who do you think is going to be the hardest to beat with it? Ooh. Cause yeah, I like to do runs with things that I've never used. I find that fun. Because it makes it more difficult. Like that's why I did run with the twin blades. And that's why now I'm doing a run with the two Nugakibas. Because I was like, I'm gonna do like twin, like what is it called? Dual wielding. I'm gonna dual wield. So I chose Nugakibas just because their range. Base or DLC? Well, pick one from both. Ooh, maybe the Dancing Lion. Because he jumps around a lot, right? Maybe Malakath too, because he jumps around a lot as well. But I feel like if you poison Malakath, you can probably just wait it out and do damage here and there. Do you think you can do a lot of damage to Rykard with the perfume bottles? The base Malakath? Yeah, is it because he jumps around a lot? Because you probably like jump over it a lot of the times. Nick it! Ah, fuck you, Nick it. Because like, Rykard is going to be hard, but not hard as in like he's going to be difficult to fight. It's more hard as in it's just going to take forever. Gaius, the Rot Scorpion Lady, Mesmer, and Ryan. That's like all of them. What's Gaius weak to? I never even thought about this. Is he weak to anything? Because, like, Rot Scorpion's weak to fire, right? Because she's like a bug. What's Mesmer weak to? Mesmer weak to anything? Yeah, Mesmer's gonna suck. Well, I hate fighting Mesmer. Mesmer sucks. So does Raidan. I hated fighting Raidan again. Oh wait, I don't need a Perfume Ash because I can just use the Mimic, because then technically it is a Perfume Ash. Yeah. Guys is weak to holy. No holy bottles, sadly. But, like, you said you can give him an Ash of War. Can we infuse the bottles with things? Probably not. Because then maybe we could infuse it with holy, right? Well, there is a frost bottle, right? And a poison bottle. So I feel like we could frost him, poison him. And then just try to outrun him. Mesmer's weak to... Why are they all weak to holy? Weak to frost. Second phase frost. Is that because he gets naked? He kind of takes off all his clothes for the second phase, right? Then I know, like, Console Raidan is, like, not weak to pretty much anything. Especially in his second phase. You know what I realized makes Raidan suck? Console Raidan suck the most? Is his fucking lights. Like, you can't see shit when you fight that dude. Like, you can't see anything. He just fucking flashbangs you the entire time you're fighting him. It's so annoying. And what made it suck for me too is I was doing what are their names? Ansbach and Theolier? Is that their name? I was doing their quests. So I had to summon them for the Raidan fight. And so they were making my Raidan stronger. Bro, it sucked. It sucked so bad. And Theolier sucks. They suck ass. They suck so bad. Because they're like a perfumer. But like every time I saw them, they weren't hitting him. They were just whiffing it. Like every time. It's like, I'm so glad that I have to summon you for this. For you to just do no damage because you keep missing all the time, you idiot. Yeah, you already suck, bro. Ansbach wasn't too bad. Because he was like getting the bleeds and stuff. But he would die. He would die I think, yeah, most of the time I think he was the first one to die. And then my Mimic would die shortly after him. And then, you know, then I watch like a Bingo Brawlers and watch them fight him, and they fucking pretty much, they do it like hitless, and it's like, oh my god, the fuck is wrong with these? Do I just suck? Are they just really good? I don't understand. Like, how the fuck do you dodge all of his shit? Like, what the fuck? How many times do you have to fight a boss to be able to dodge like everything that they do? The Raidan boss fight shows the two body types that man want to be. What do you mean? What huge, powerful, and muscular man who can break your neck with a pinky and two family. Oh, why? Because of Mechala or whatever. I hate that fight. And it's only because, like, every time I've done it, I can't see shit. I choose option 1, or rather die, than to become a femboy. What's wrong with being a femboy? Have you seen Finstar? He's pretty fucking hot. He'll make anyone question their sexuality. Femboys aren't all that bad. Oh my god, don't touch me. Yep. I don't think they should have used Raidan though. For like the chosen consort thing. Like Raidan being the final boss is just like, I don't know. I don't like it. They should have used the other one. What's his name? The fuck. Didn't he create like the Golden Order or whatever? That guy. He had like crazy gold blonde hair or whatever. I think his skull is the one that's underneath the Stormveil, right? That guy. What's his name? He was the son of Orlu and Mikola, right? Or maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's not Orlu. Maybe it was someone else. But I remember he had like crazy blonde hair. He was like, I think like the whole game, whenever you like read anything about him, you find out like how crazy powerful that dude was. Godwin didn't create the Golden Order, his mother did. Ah, okay. Is that him? Godwin? Is rotting near the roots. His soul is fully gone. Yeah, but like, I feel like if you had to like pick, right? Thanks to Ronnie. Oh yeah, Ronnie's like his sister, right? Who is his dad? Was it Horlu? Or am I tripping? Is it someone else? Like, fucking, that bitch, like, had sex with, like, fucking everyone. She had kids with, like, everyone, bro. She had kids with Radagon. She had kids with fucking Horlu. Godfrey? Isn't Godfrey Horlu, though? Are they the same fucking person? Raidan is going insane on the battlefield? Yeah, but like, I don't know. It's just, it's like, they should have had, they just should have had all new enemies instead of like, bringing back someone from the base game. I just feel like it would have been better. America had kids with an unnamed man, Mesmer and Melania. Oh yeah, I found out not long ago that fucking they were related. Then Godwin, Morgott, Moog. Wait, then what's Margit? And Radagon, Mikola, Melania? Whoa, Jesus. Wait, isn't Raidan Melania's brother though? Margate is Morgoth's projection. Okay. I thought he was just a part of that tree. Like maybe he was Morgoth's son or something. The half-brother of Mikola? Then who the fuck is Mikola? Bro, I'm confused. So who's Marika and who's Mikola? Are they the ones that are the same person? Who's the one that's the same person? You do like the Golden Order thing and you find out that they're the same person. Because Radagon and Renala, Rani, that's it. Rani, Raidan, and Raikard. That's the one. Marika / Radagon. So Marika and Radagon are the same person. Mikola and his other half, Saint Trina. Okay. Do we... And then Mikola's the one that's on Raidan's back, right? In the DLC? Yeah? Okay. I feel like I'm more confused than what I was when I started. I don't know, I just wanted to see Godwin because they built him up so much. Like everything you see about him, it talks about how strong the dude was. He gave for his half brother. Fair enough. I mean, have you seen him? Pretty cute. Also, like the dragons, the dragons are another thing, right? Because like you got Placidusax, who's like the dragon lord, so clearly he's like supposed to be like the strongest dragon. But then you have Bale. Then you find out Bale fought Placidusax, and that's how he lost his like limbs and shit. Right? Who the fuck is the dragon that's dead on top of Lendel? That motherfucker's huge. I feel like he's bigger than fucking Bale and Placidusax. Cute, not here, bro. Yeah, but like, everyone's fucking everybody in that universe, so who fucking cares, really? Bale is a Drake. How do you work that out? He has 4 fucking legs and wings. That's a dragon. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't a dragon 2 wings, 4 legs? That's a dragon, right? Isn't a Drake two legs, and then the up where the fucking other legs should be is wings? The one you spear, you can get, yeah, that one. Gransax? That's his name? But would he technically be stronger than Bale in that? Bale is a lesser dragon, not immortal. Yeah, but he's still a dragon though, right? Like if I know my dragon lore correctly, Bale has 4 legs, right? Because didn't he have back and front leg rip off? Hey, Bale. I thought it was like he had a front and back leg ripped off. Bro, none of these pitches help. They're all like... Yeah, none of these pitches help at all. I can't tell. Oh wait, maybe this one? Is his wing a hand as well? Because like he does like a slam down thing. Which would mean he has like front legs, right? And he lost his kin versus only Plessy. Think how strong Prime Plessy would be. 5 heads and no wounds. Plessy had wounds? What? Well, immediately when I fucking typed in P, Pornhub came up. That's always fun. I see it loons. Holy shit, he did too. Yeah, because he only has 2 heads. I didn't even notice. You're right. He sired the line of drakes. Yeah, because this was I was going to say. Because, like, the way that, like, you determine what a dragon is normally is it has to have 4 legs and then 2 wings. And then a drake is something that has 2 legs and then 2 wings. I didn't even notice Placidusax had injuries. Oh, like his tail's like cut off too, right? Like his tail's all busted. Bale is a drake, is he? I swear he's a... Because he has like a swipe move that he does when you fight him. And it does like claw marks. I can't tell from any of these pictures. Yeah, it's like this one. He's about to do like a punch down move. Unless he had 4 limbs and Placidusax ripped them off. Bro, I can't tell. There's too much shit going on. Two wings and 2 legs. So he only has 2 legs? Well, technically he only has 1 then. Because one of them got ripped off. With the old Lord Talisman? Okay. Old Lord Talisman. Ah, he has 4 heads. Ah, interesting. I never noticed. Yeah, now that you say it, it does make sense. Because, like, his tail's busted too, right? Like Placidusax's tail? Because I've hit his tail a couple times. And I think like the tip of his tail's gone. New pick? Okay, have a look. Yeah, I was looking at that, but like, I couldn't figure out whether or not he's... Because, like, here's the thing, right? Are they still a drake or a dragon if the front, like the wings, are also hands? What's the distinction with that? Because he uses, like, he swipes and stuff. Because I remember, because I was fighting him. When was it? Not even that long ago. It was like a couple days ago. I was fighting Bale, and he does like a swipe move, like normal dragons, where like it swipes in front of you, and it leaves like the claw marks, as if like it's a hand. That was why I was like, he has. Wait, what am I looking at here? What the fuck is this? Oh, are you showing me like the size difference? Oh, wait, does Bale have Placidusax's heads? Did they bite into him? And then he flew off and they ripped off? Wait, what am I looking at? I need to sneeze. Oh my god. Bale has 2 on his body? I didn't even know that. To be honest though, I'm not really fucking looking at Bale. Like, most of the time I'm just like, kill this fucking thing. They bit but got cut off. Yeah, so like they bit They bit Bale, and then did they get cut off, or did Bale just like fly away and rip them off? It's like I wouldn't be surprised if they just got ripped off, because it's clear that like Bale's foot or like leg wasn't cut off; it was like ripped off, right? It's like it's not a clean cut. So like maybe they got ripped off. That's insane. That's cool though. Like that's really cool. But yeah, like what's the distinction though if like the front arms are also wings? Does that still make them a drake or a dragon? He's got a weakened Plasty for Bale and his kin alone. Oh, did he fight more than just Bale? I thought he just fought just Bale. Destroy Elven Beast? Probably. The Plasty is pretty fucked. In saying that though, like, I feel like the ancient dragon lightning destroys him, like it melts him. Like in the co-op thing, when I just used nothing but the ancient dragon lightning, it melted him. He got melted by that. Was the first Elven Lord. Was the first Dragon Lord. He was an Elven Lord? Oh, was he? I need to watch lore videos, bro. Like an ancient Dragon Lord. I need to watch more lore videos. I haven't watched any. I did watch a clip, like a short, about Lassie and Bale fighting. And then Bale ran away like a little bitch. Well, if Bale is technically a Drake, then I'm wrong. I apologize. But I don't know. I feel like it's 50-50, right? Because his front legs are also wings. Whereas normally, like, with Drakes, it's just like the wings and then they have tiny little, like, toesies at the end of it. But his is like, looks like it's clearly just like feet. And then they added wings onto the back of his, like, legs. His god fled? I don't know why. Who was his god? What? He had a god. But back to Grand Sax though. Who killed him? And what killed him? Do we know that? Because like that dude's huge. I feel like that dude is bigger than Plasty. Godwin? Ah. See? Like, the dude's like super strong. Make him the final boss of the DLC. I feel like he would have shit on us. Bale has 2 legs and wings. No, technically he has 1 leg. Technically. He lost the other one. Normal ancient dragons have 4 legs and 4 wings. Well, like, ow. Like Grail? And that? Is that what you're talking about? Had wing arms and legs, as well as wings, so dragon. Well, the wings were made of, like, magic, though, right? Because he, like, magics the wings to fly. They got ripped off, the wings? Oh, did they? Oh, okay. There's like the things that he's got his back legs, and the things that he's got are clearly front legs, but then they also have like wings coming out the back of them. Which that's what makes him confusing, right? Because like drakes do have wings at the front, but normally they don't have like actual like feet. It's just like little itty bitty claws, kind of like what bats have. To be able to like hold onto things when they like land and stuff. But the normal ancient dragons, are you talking about like Grail and like that sort of stuff? Which ones are you talking about? What are the normal ancient dragons? Had we seen any of the normal ancient dragons? Maybe we haven't even seen them. Just so you know, every playthrough I do of Elden Ring, I make it a mission and go out of my way to kill every dragon. Like, I kill all the dragons, and then I go and I kill the dragonkin soldiers, and I kill, like, the magma worms and stuff like that. Like, I go out of my way to murder every dragon. Just because. Wasn't it stated that these Electro wings are not recreated from himself, but a memory of some sort? The bale used with the power that lingers inside Plassy's two heads. Ah. But they're like a recreation of his wings though, right? So his wings did get ripped off. So that would mean that the things that he has on him aren't wings, but they are his front legs, which means he is a dragon, and I was right. A recreation of Plassy's wings? I don't remember what they look like. I don't remember what they look like. So are the things that are on the front, like the top half of his body, are they wings or are they feet? Or are they feet wings? Because like I feel like they could be all three, right? Oh, by the way, Bale's not bad of a fight. Like, he's fun. He's very entertaining as a fight because of all the stuff that happens while you're fighting him. I did resummon Egon for one of them. Oh my god, he is so fucking annoying. I think I found him annoying the first time I summoned him on stream, and I found him really annoying when I did summon him off stream too. He does not shut the fuck up. He can be so annoying. The only thing with Bale is though, right? If you haven't like got a good armor set on, or like you haven't pumped your health that much, that dude can one-shot you with like everything he does. Because like I didn't pump my health very much, and then I fought him, and bro, he just like spun around. He did his spin thing, where it's not even really an attack, it's just him spinning, and that killed me in one shot. I hadn't been hit up to that point. I was like, oh, okay, I'm very squishy. Look at Bale's mangled body. That sentence is pretty funny. There couldn't be another pair of wings. How do you know? Plus his heads are in the way. There are no wounds except the two Plasty heads on his back. That's what I'm saying. Maybe the Plasty ripped them off, and then now his heads are in the way. Is there like lore in the game, like, that describes his wounds. Because, like, if he did have wings, they would be where Plassie's heads are. What dragon is that? Is that Senisax? Or is that... the fuck's the dead one? The death one? Is it that one? Looks like Senisax. Bro, Senisax sucked, by the way. I fought him, and he sucked. That dude sucks. Doing all of his lightning attacks and standing in water. So would the ancient dragons have 4 wings? Is that how you determine that it's an ancient dragon? Fuck, why can't I think of the name of the other one? The dead one. The death one. The one that you have to do fierce stuff for. The fuck is his name? Crap, why can't I think of his name? It's something Sax, right? Because they all end in Sax. Why can't I think of this fucking thing's name? All I can think of is Senisax. Fortisax? Is that Fortisax? Back from lore searching? Okay. Is Fortisax Fear's dragon? Is that its name? Also, the picture you sent me, is that Senisax? I feel like it's Senisax. I think it's Fortisax, right? It's gotta be. But then there is the one on the hill. What the fuck's the one on the hill called then? Maybe that's Fortisax. I don't remember the dragons' names. I just remember where they are so I can go kill them. Oh yeah, I just realized Theodorix is the other one that doesn't end in Sax. Isn't it? No, there's the ice one. What's his name? But then again, he's not an ancient dragon. Maybe all the ancient dragons are the ones that end in Sax. Maybe that's how you realize they're an ancient dragon. Because they end in Sax. Nick it. Bro, what? How did I do that? Am I a wizard? I think I'm a wizard. During the battle, Bale lost both of his wings and one leg. Yeah, see, so he did have wings. That makes him a dragon then. Cheetos. Well, Plasty lost 3 of his 5 heads. Oh, he had 5 heads? But that amulet, he only had 4. A leg and 2 wings. 2 heads are lodged into Bale's body. The 3rd head, the wings and a leg are lodged into stone inside Faramazula. Where? Where in Faramazula? Did we see them? Why does the amulet only have 4 heads then? And not 5. I don't know. I still think that it should have been like Godwin instead of Raidan. Or like... Or just a completely new enemy. Like just invent like a new enemy or something. I don't know. Because it's like... The best way I can explain it, right, is you're going through the DLC... And like you either fight like the hippo or you fight Dancing Lion first, right? Unless you're like insane and somehow manage to get to fucking like, I don't know, mid-draw or something before you fought anyone else. But yeah, like you fight like say the Dancing Lion, because I think that was the first one I fought. You walk in there and you're like, what the fuck is this thing? Holy shit. And then, like, all the enemies are, like, new, right? They're, like, new, they're fresh, and they're like, oh, this is cool, what is this? Especially, like, when you get to, like, Mesmer. You're like, holy fuck, what is this, dude? And then you get to, like, the final boss, and you're like, oh my god, what's the final boss gonna be? Because, like, all the enemies have been, like, really cool and interesting and new. And then it's Raidan. And you're like, why is it Raidan? I've seen you. You're boring. I mean, granted, his, like, moveset is completely fucking different. And he's insane, but, like, I don't know. I just feel like it should have been something new. Something different and better. Instead of just using Raidan. Wait, what am I looking at? How do I zoom in? Where am I looking? Am I looking to like the right? Wait, are these all like the little dragons that were helping Bale? Is that what's happening? Then we're all smushed into the wall? I didn't see Plassy's head though. Damn you, zigzagging around like a nutcase. Do you get where I'm coming from, Benny? Like you go through like this cool adventure in the DLC and it's like there's new enemies everywhere and all the bosses are new and like interesting and like different designs and all this sort of stuff, and then you get to the fucking final boss fight and it's just Raidan. So it's like, what? Why? You couldn't have come up with something cool for this? Like, I don't understand. I don't know. Wanted to kill the fanboy, not the Chad. Yeah, well, they could have just done that. Just had just Nicola. Right? Because, like, even the... Oh, Jesus. Even, like, the final boss before you get to Raidan is, like, is fucking Romina. Like, fucking weird scorpion centipede lady. So you like that's like what you've just come off. You've come off this like weird scorpion centipede lady. So you're like, oh my god, the final boss is gonna be something crazy. And then it's right in. And it's like, okay. I've seen you. I don't know. I thought it was just a letdown. Also, I didn't like in the DLC how to get to places was such a fucking maze. It was so annoying to get to the bosses. So annoying. Like, you might as well have just brought back the run back from fucking Dark Souls, bro. At that point. Like, so annoying. Go away, squirrel. Trying to get things to summon. But it's like one half of Plessy. It's like his wing, his tail, his head. What the fuck? It's like a whole chunk of him. Okay, there we go. The next time we play, it'll be Turtle and Nickit to start. That's his missing part. Did he have more than one tail then? Over here. 3DS? What about it? Better go get it. Oh, God, he makes my life difficult. He's laying like next to my chair, but he's laying in a spot where I normally turn and get up. So I have to like step over him. He didn't move either. He just stared at me as I got up. Plus he had 2 legs. Oh, you mean tails? 2 tails? Okay, fair enough. Well, his other tail too, though. I feel like the tip of it is like gone. Because I remember hitting him in the tail and thinking his tail was all fucked. Okay, what am I doing? I'm going to like... Which game am I doing? I have Pokemon Silver. Maybe I'll try it with that. Okay, we'll try it with Silver. Start or select. It just automatically took me to the continue in new game thing. When 3DS logo comes up. Okay, maybe I didn't hold it at the right time. Let's turn it off and turn it back on. Whoa, what the fuck? It's like Game Boy Color now. Bro, the screen's so tiny. Oh my god. Holy shit. It's so tiny. Wait, what did that say? I don't know what it said. Oh my god, it's... Holy shit, it's so fucking tiny. The Game Boy screen wasn't this small. I have one. I know it's not this small because I play on the Game Boy Color all the time. It does it with all the games and gives it border of the correct console. Yeah, the console wasn't this small though. The actual screen. Because I was playing on the Game Boy Color like 2 days ago. Because they have Pokemon Yellow. And I'm weird. I should probably say that too. Because yeah, I was playing on the... I play on the Game Boy Color all the time. Crimples? What? This has got to be a Kingler, right? Yeah, Crimple's the Kingler. Natsu, the Red Gyarados. Newt Newt the Noctowl. Who else we got? Clambuck, the Ampharos. I think I've named every Ampharos I've ever owned. I think I've named it Clambuck. Cinder's the Typhlosion. And Turwum the Phanpy. Bro, I'm so good at naming things. I'm amazing. Compare the size IRL. I did. It's on my desk. I picked up the Game Boy. That's why I was like, it's not. I looked at it and I was like, this doesn't seem right. So I picked up the Game Boy. It's not. It's smaller. The Game Boy Color, like the actual screen, is a little bigger than this. Ow. So yeah, they made it too small. Oh, you know what? I think I just figured out what it's weirding my eyes out, and I'm like, why is this so weird? You know what it is? It's the fucking light. Because the Game Boy doesn't have the backlight. You have to like shine a light on it to see what the fuck's going on. That's why it's weirding me out. Bro, that's trippy. This is like the real deal. No. Like, it's too bright. I think that's the best way I can explain it. It's too bright. If they wanted to like it to be like realistic, they should have just not had the backlight on when you do that. So that way you have to do the whole like, because when I play on the Game Boy, I have to have the light on in the room to see what's going on the Game Boy. Because the Game Boy doesn't have a backlight. Like the light in the screen. Whereas the DS does. That's why like the Game Boy... Was it the Game Boy Advance? It's Game Boy Advance, right? That was the first one to have the backlight? Hold up, let's Google it. Google could tell me. Moon Knight. Oh, yeah, that's right, we're talking about Moon Knight. First Game Boy backlight. Did the original Game Boy have a backlight? No, I know it did. I know it didn't. Yeah. No, the original Game Boy didn't have a backlight. Okay, what had a backlight though? The original Game Boy, let's say Game Boy Advance, because I think Game Boy Advance was the one to have backlight. Oh no, the original Game Boy Advance did not have backlight. Oh, I thought it did. What was the first one then? Was it the DS? There's no way it was the DS. There's no way it took them that long. What about the Game Boy like Advance Flip or whatever it was called? Because they had like one that was like a flip screen. Game Boy Advance SP? Is that what it was? SP? Ah, yeah, the SP is the flip. The first Game Boy Advance SP had a front light that illuminated the front of... Okay, yeah. So it was the Game Boy Advance, except it wasn't a backlight. It was a front light. But it still had the light. Game Boy SP was Nintendo's first international release handheld system to feature an integrated backlight. Yeah, but technically it's not a backlight though. It's a front light. So like it was like, yeah, the light was at the front and not the back. So maybe the DS was the first thing to have a backlight. So yeah, if the DS thing wanted to be actually like look exactly like the Game Boy, then they probably should have like worked a way out how to fucking get rid of the backlight. Because it was tripping me out. I was like, well, this is weird. I don't know why. This is weird. It looks weird. And then yeah, then that's when it clicked to me, the backlight. So yeah, the front light probably would have been like the first kind of like test thing, right? And they were thought like, yeah, this works, but we can make it better. And then that's when they made it a backlight. But yeah, I had the Game Boy Color because I still have it. It's right here. And then I had the Game Boy Advanced SP, like the one with the tattoos. I don't know if you remember that. I'll find it and bring it up. Tattoo. And then someone stole it. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember this. But yeah, it was this one. Why are you like kind of smallish? Yeah, this thing. This is the Advanced SP I had. I had this one. Majora's Mask one? But mine got stolen too, yeah. Because the here in Australia they were expensive. Like when they came out. Like I think this console was like $200 and something over here, like $250 or something. And this was back in like, I don't even know. Oh, that's on eBay and someone's selling it for $190. It's kind of cheap. But like, when did these SP come out? Like internationally. Game Boy Advance. So like back then, that was like $250 for like a tiny console like that was like insanely expensive. Uh, 2003. Yeah, so like 2003, like $250 for a handheld console like that was like crazy. That's like crazy money. Because like I think the PlayStation, what PlayStation came out around 2003? Because my dad bought that too. Maybe like the PS2, maybe? PS2? Release date? When that come out? Yeah, like 2000. Yeah, so like my dad bought PS2. And like that, I think that cost him like $150 or something. So like this console, this Game Boy Advance was dearer than that. Because I remember him like saying something about it. Well, that's cool. Bro, that mask is creepy as fuck. What is that? Why is it looking at me like that? I don't like it. It's a cool color and stuff, and I like the corner designs, but I don't like the mask in the middle. I don't like the way it's looking at me. It's creepy. So yeah, like, yeah, because I remember him saying, like, telling me not to lose it, or break it because it was dearer than the PlayStation. Just Majora's Mask, Curse Mask. I've never played it, but that mask is creepy. Oh, I guess like here you can see my duck better when I'm on this screen. Other than the fact that it's like in purple and it's kind of hard to see when it goes dark. But yeah, I'm pretty certain, yeah, it was like 250-ish or something. And then I think he spent $50 or $40 something on top of that for Pokemon Ruby. And then I think I had it for like, a week, maybe 2 weeks. And I think I remember telling my dad that I don't like this Pokemon game. It sucks. I don't like it. Like, I did not like Ruby as a kid. And then I went back and played it as an adult and was like, yeah, I still don't really like it. Like the original Ruby Sapphire, I don't really like it. But yeah, I remember saying like I didn't really like it, and then I went to go. My dad was gonna buy me another game for it. I can't remember what it was, and we were gonna take, because back then, if you bought a game, you could take it back within like a month and get the money back. So we were gonna take the game back, get the money back, and then get a new game. I love Emerald. Still have my copy. Yeah, see, I never played Emerald. I played Ruby, and I did not like it. I did not like Ruby at all. I got to the fight with Brendan on the like bridge thing. So like above you is like the bike bridge, like there, that part. I remember I caught an Electrike and then I went to go fight Brendan, that part. And I fought him a couple times and I kept losing because he had like a Grottle, I think, at the time. What the fuck's not a Grottle. Grovyle. He had a Grovyle. And he was just shitting on me because I hadn't evolved my starter at that point. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't like it. Ruby is good, but not great. What is the best of both games? Yeah, I feel like it's like the same thing with like Diamond and Pearl is good, right? But then Platinum is just great. I feel like it's like that, right? Like Platinum just takes everything from the game and makes it better. And Emerald's probably the same. But yeah, anyway, I went looking for it and I couldn't find it. And then my dad helped look for it and he couldn't find it. We just could not find it. And he was like, "Did you lose it?" I was like, "No, I left it in the room. After I decided I didn't want to play it anymore, I put it in a drawer in the room." And then about a day later, this guy I used to be friends with, after this we stopped being friends with him. And I think my dad got in a fist fight with his dad over it. But he was like, "Oh, look what my dad just bought me." And it was a tattooed Game Boy Advance and Ruby. Right? And he said that he saw my copy and he also wanted to play it, right? But the thing with it was that the day I got it, I dropped it as I opened it and I scratched the side of it. So it had like a distinct scratch on it. Because it went up the side and it went through the tattoo. This scratch, right? So that's why it was like a scratch that you would know. And this one he had that scratch, and I was like, "That's mine." And he's like, "No, it's not." And then his dad was like, "No, I bought that for him." I was like, and he scratched it, and he was like, "Yeah." So then I went home and told my dad, and then my dad came over, and they got into an argument, and then they got into a fist fight, and then yeah, we're like fucking. We didn't speak again after that, and my dad was like, "I'll buy you another one." I was like, "I don't want another one," because I didn't like Ruby. So I was like, "I don't need another one. I'll just play the PlayStation. Just buy me a game for the PlayStation." They ended up buying me a game for the PlayStation, and I think it was Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and I just played that instead. So yeah, that's what happened with mine. If you ever do a mod meetup like years in the future, I'm gonna go there with the mask. I probably will never do that. Like I don't like groups of people, right? So like Christmas this year was really hard for me because even though it's my family, having that many of them, it stresses me out. And like my anxiety like goes through the roof. Even though it's family, I'm still like, I can't handle this. So I ended up going out to where the pool table was, and it was just me and one of my uncles, who was also like my best friend, and we just played pool to get away from everyone because I couldn't handle it. Masks would have been for my comfort. Yeah, so I don't think I'll ever do fan meetings or anything like that. That's why I don't think I'll ever show my face, right? Because I like being able to go to the shops when I need to and not be bothered by people. And if people knew what I look like and saw me, they probably would come up and stuff. But it's also like the fact that like if people came up, I would just be awkward and like, yeah, I would not have a fun time. That's why I said I'll show my face at 10 million subscribers. Because we're never going to get there. Like, we're never going to get to 10 mil. Never. Yeah, never. What are you talking about? Bro, I'm already 31. I'll be dead by the time, if I ever do get to it. It may take 10 years, but it's nothing impossible. I feel like it is. Especially with how sick I get all the time. I have to take time off. Sure, if you can find me. Funny bone. Sure, I don't need it. I've said repeatedly to my family, like, I don't care what happens after I'm dead. Feed me to my dogs for all I care. I don't care. I'm dead. Like, why am I gonna care? I'm fucking dead. Like, what I don't understand is people who want like big fancy funerals and all this sort of shit. Like, you're dead. You're not even gonna be there to see it. So like, why do you give a shit? I don't know. I'm weird though. So yeah, that's the story of what happened to my Game Boy Advance. And there is my father, who wants a boat, and me to learn archery. I think that's illegal now, isn't it? Otherwise, that's how I'd want to go out. Viking funeral? Sounds awesome. And how entertaining would that be? Like, everybody involved, that'd be like super entertaining. Yeah, Viking funeral, bro. That's the best way to go out. Bro, I wish I like had a picture of this, because like it's hard to explain the scratch that I made on this fucking thing. Because like it went up the side and like through the tattoo. Like, and it was like a deep scratch. So it was like clearly it was mine, right? Like there's no way that someone else could possibly cause the exact same scratch. But yeah. And yeah, I think I'm pretty sure my dad got into a fist fight with his dad. Mainly because it was like $300 that this kid just stole. So my dad was more angry about the money. Oh, my dad won, by the way. The guy's like missus had to come out and pull my dad off him. And then my dad just fucking left. Once a 10 to 1 because of the damn winds. Smelled the burning flesh. Plus wood. Well, I once applied for a job in a crematorium. But it was a morgue / crematorium, right? And like how do I explain this? The like interview, they walk you through the morgue, and they open like the freezer things, but ones that they know stink, right? It's ones they know have been there for a while and smell. And it's to gauge whether or not you'd be able to do the job, right? Because most people have never smelled that. And when they smell it for the first time, they throw up, right? Because they can't handle it. So this like interview, we walked through. It was me and I think there was a girl and another guy. And we walked through and they opened the freezers. And they were telling us, like, this one's been here for this long, and this one's been here for this long, and this one's been here for this long. To, like, show us, like, how the smell progresses. And they got to, like, the last one. I can't remember how long it'd been there for, but it was a long time. Because no one had come to claim it. And he opened it. And the smell was bad, right? Don't get me wrong. It was a bad smell. But, like, I've always been like really good with bad smells. They don't bother me. But what does bother me is like perfume and cologne. Like when my dad sprays his cologne and he sprays a lot, that bothers me, right? That annoys me because I can't stand that smell. But like bad smells, I'm fine with. Right? That's why I was always really good at changing my nephew and my niece's nappies because it didn't bother me. So he opened this and the girl turned and looked at me. And I was like, "Are you okay?" And then she just goes, "Bleh." I just threw up all next to me, and it like hit the ground and it, like splattered on my leg. And I was like, "Oh, yuck, that's gross." And I remember saying that. And the guy who was doing the interview just looked at me and laughed. And it wasn't until afterwards when we sat down to talk that like he told me why he was laughing. And it was because he opened the freezer. I didn't say anything. I didn't even budge. Didn't bother me. But when the chick threw up and it splashed onto my leg, I was like, ew, gross. So I was more grossed out about her throwing up and it getting on me than the smell of this body that had been rotting for God knows how long. Like, he told us how long it'd been there for, but I don't remember now because this was like years ago. And then I think he ended it with they had a body ready to be cremated and they cremated that, so we would smell that too. Yeah, and he offered the job to me, but then it was between me and the other guy, and I think the other guy went to the toilet when like when it was all done. And he was in there for a while, and so I think that guy went to the toilet to throw up. But yeah, the guy was like, I think it was mostly just me they were gonna give the job to. And he offered it to me, and then he told me how much money they made, and I was like, oh yeah, no. Not for that much money. Fuck that. They don't make much. Like, they don't make enough. Well, they make decent money, but they don't make enough to deal with that. Like, they definitely need more money. So yeah, I know exactly the smell you're talking about. Decent money, but no hard work, right? Well, kind of, because like he didn't show us what they did, right? But he was telling us what they do. Like, they have to move bodies, right? Like there has to be two of them at all times because one person can't move a body. But they have to like move bodies all the time, right? And depending on how many people died, like during a day, you could cremate like 4 people, right? So that's 4 people you have to move into a furnace to cremate, right? And people aren't light, they're heavy, especially when they're dead. And you'd have to move them, you have to like move them to like fucking onto the furnace and stuff like that. Only 4. Yeah, well, cremating a person takes a very long time. Like, wait, I'll Google it. I'm pretty certain it takes like hours to cremate a single person. How long does cremation take? Time it takes to cremate a body can vary depending on several factors, including so like, and if it's a fat person, it's like really bad. I feel offended. But did they didn't cremate people though, right? They gassed people. The normal ones here like do 30 to 40 per day, really? I guess it's different because like, is there a lot of fat people over there? Because like, if it's a fat person, it takes a very long time to burn them because like cremation takes 90 minutes. So like an average an adult takes 90 minutes, right? So it's like an hour and a half. And then most can have the ashes ready for collection in 48 hours. We're not in America here. We're not so fat. Yeah, so like here in Australia, you get different sizes, right? Because like my pop weighed 110 kilos, and then by the time he died, he weighed 102, I think. So like he was kind of chunky, and it took them like 3 hours, I think, to cremate him because of the weight. It's like if you take fat from an animal, right, and you try to cook it, it can catch fire really quick, like lard, right? That's the same with humans. So if like a human is like kind of chunky or fat, like it can catch fire and cause a fire like really quick, so they have to be careful with them. So depending on the size of the person, it can take like 3 hours. But the other thing too is, I think in between cremations, they have to let the thing cool down. Like they can't just cremate someone and then cremate another person and then cremate another, like that, because of they have to let the thing cool down to collect the ashes and that. On top of that, Germany's probably more automated than we are. Probably. Like if you're able to burn like 30 people in a day. But yeah, normally over here it takes like yeah, a couple hours. Like 2 hours roughly, I'd say, minimum. But also, like, they don't work 8-hour days either. If I remember correctly, I think the guy said that they work like 6-hour days. So yeah, there's also that as well. So there is some hard work, but like mostly the hard work is like psychological, right? Because you have to deal with that smell. Decent pay and you only work for 6 hours. Yeah, like it's, well, not anymore, but at the time when I was applying for it, it was enough to live paycheck to paycheck. But not anymore. The amount of money, it definitely wouldn't have. You definitely wouldn't be able to live paycheck to paycheck now. It was like that kind of money. So unless you worked overtime, you wouldn't have like spare money to waste on things. But yeah, it's more of like dealing with that smell day in and day out. And then on top of all that, you would come home, because like that day when I did that interview, I came home and my dad was like, oh my god, you stink. But, like that smell gets like in your clothes and stuff too. So you just stink as well. Because like you gotta remember, you're gonna be looking at dead bodies like all day, every day. But yeah, the other reason why I said no to that was because I think it was like the day before, or like 2 days before, I did an interview for a different job, and they were gonna pay me way more. Like that, and I ended up going with that job, and I was getting like, what was it? I think it was like 1,300 a week, something like that. Thoughts on The Witcher 4? Did they make Ciri into a Witcher? She was something special already. Yeah, so like my first thought when I saw that trailer was like, oh cool, Ciri. And then she had like the Witcher medallion and that, and I was like, oh okay, yeah, that makes sense, because like she would just use Geralt's, and like she has her powers, so she could technically be a Witcher. And then she used Witcher powers, and I was like, why? Why'd you do that? Read the books and stuff, dumb decision. Yeah, I've read the books ages ago. So like my memory is like bits and pieces. But like, yeah, the whole thing was that girls couldn't be witches, right? Because it was something with their biology that the Witcher medicine stuff doesn't work with them, right? It was something like that. They didn't even talk to the original creator. Oh, they never have. So with the Witcher games, right? I think they made the first one, and then they took it to, what's his name, Sonosky or something like that. They took it to him to show him, and he didn't, or like they told him, they gave him like a rough idea of what the game was going to be. It was something like that. And then it came out and it wasn't what he thought, and he hated it, right? And he's hated it ever since. And so I think from The Witcher 1, the first game, they haven't informed him or asked him about anything since then. Because he went on like an interview and said he hated it. He hated the games. I think he's been on several interviews and said he hates the games. The original Witcher formula reacted with the male endocrine system with testosterone. In the books it said that women can't make it through the required mutation. they've tried, but no one has survived. Yeah, so like I think the way they're gonna do it is say like, she's stronger. She's a strong woman, so she was able to survive. It's just stupid. She didn't need it. Like, do you remember playing The Witcher 3 and you had like the Ciri missions? And you'd play as Ciri and you're like, holy shit, Ciri is busted. Why can't we play as Ciri the entire game? Because like her fucking like teleporty shit she was doing was insane. She was so broken. So they didn't need to give her Witcher stuff. They didn't need that. It's stupid. Ciri doesn't need... Yeah, she doesn't need them. Like, the best way you can, like, explain it to people is her in The Witcher 3. When you play her as in The Witcher 3, she's busted. She's so strong. Like, she's so strong that you've been playing as Geralt the whole time. You play as her and you're like, oh my god, she's so strong. And then you go back to playing as Geralt and you're like, why the fuck are you so weak? This sucks. Should have just left me as Ciri. Should have stayed unique. Yeah, but, you know. She has to be strong. She has to have everything. Didn't you know? I don't know. They ruined it. They shouldn't have given her Witcher powers. It would have been, like, it would have been absolutely fine. Like, I was watching the trailer and I was like, this is cool. I actually want to play as Ciri. And then I saw the Witcher stuff and I was like, why? Now I don't want to play this as much. I don't... You've ruined it. There's brewing in America. Yeah. Hopefully games get good again. Sick of all these bad games. The minute like I see like pronouns or something in a game now, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm not playing it. The still will be pushed away until he is pushed out of office. Regarding the moment he enters, there are only 2 genders, for example. Yeah, all stupid. I just want good games again. That's all I care about. Just give me good games again. So making all this trash. I don't understand all the hate for that. What's Intergalactic? Is that what it was called? Like, is that what it was called? Intergalactic? Naughty Dog? Is that what it's called? Yeah, that's what it's called. I don't understand all the hate for that. It's more like a cult. Sure. I want all this to be over. Go back to making good video games. That's what I want. That's all I care about. Yeah, so people were mad at this. I don't know why. It's because it was like a old woman. I don't get it. Like, we barely saw anything from that trailer. Like, let them at least make a gameplay trailer or something. Because of the design. That's stupid though, bro. To hate a game just straight from that. Personal statements from the voice actor? Like with Yotai? Oh, the minute that they didn't bring back Jin, I have not cared about Yotai. The minute that I was like, oh, that's not Jin. Oh, I don't care about this. They ruined it. Just bring Jin back. He had more story to tell. So the minute that happened, I was like, I don't care about Yotai. I couldn't care less about this game. The game was meant for him. Well, for Jin. Yeah, like, the last game ended and it was like, oh, now Jin's being hunted. It's like, you could have made a whole game based around Jin being hunted. that it was scrapped when the game was like 70%. Oh, that's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like I'm not getting Yotai. I'm not getting it simply because they had a chance to make a cool game with a cool second game with Jin, and then they just fucking threw it out the window like assholes. But yeah, this intergalactic thing, I'm like, it looks fine. I'll wait until they bring like another, like a second trailer and if like gameplay and stuff, then I'll like make a final decision whether or not I want to play it. Sure. I'll get a non-binary these stupid games. Yeah, the Yotai thing is stupid. I hate it. They had a chance and they ruined it. There's a couple games that I was like excited for. What's that? Crimson something or other? That one looked cool. What they did to Dragon Age. Yeah, they ruined Dragon Age. That game is just, it's just dog shit. Just hot garbage. It's so bad. Yeah, what's that? Do you know what game I'm talking about? It's called Crimson something. I think it's been in the works for a while or some shit. I mentioned it at the Game Awards. Maybe I can find it. It's called Crimson something. I think it's called Crimson something, right? Crimson Desert? Is that it? Yeah, that could be it. Yeah, I think this is it. Crimson Desert. Yeah, like, it looks really cool. Yeah. Oh, you know what game I'm like really excited for? It just occurred to me. Fucking, what's that called? What's it called? Crap. Is it this? I think it's this, right? Is it Medieval Dynasty? Is that what it's called? Fuck, what's it called? I'm trying to remember what the fuck it's called. I know that one. Yeah, is it Medieval Dynasty? Is that what it's called? It's the one where like the guy is the son of a lord or something. No, that's it. Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's it. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Bro, I played the first one of that game and I fucking loved it. The first game was so fun. Kingdom Come Deliverance. That was the first game that I made videos on and actually posted on this channel. They're gone now, but that was the game. Kingdom Come Deliverance. That game was so fun. I had so much fun with that fucking game. So I will probably go back and replay that game before the second one comes out. Because there's a second one. And when I heard there was going to be a second one, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, yes. So yeah, I will probably go back and play that. First one was peak. Yeah, it was so good. Like the story was decent, and then like the combat system was really fun. And then like just the fact that you could like immediately get thrown in jail, because that's what happened with me. I think I did something in the town, like I stole from someone or something, and they just threw me in jail. And then I was like, oh, okay, what happened now? I'm just in jail. Do I get out? And it just goes, you had a trial and you were hung for your crimes. And I was like, wait, what? I'm dead? I was like, oh, okay, game over? So I guess I'm dead then. Yeah, so like, I think within like the first 10 minutes I died because I got hung. Never dared to steal. I did. I tried to steal because so the guy, you gotta fight that guy to get your money or whatever. And I lost. And so he doesn't give you the money, but you need the money to buy a thing to continue the game. So I was like, well, now I need money. So I started just pickpocketing people to get the money to buy the thing I needed to continue the game. But I got caught doing that. And they threw me in jail and then they hung me. So I died. But it worked out well because I died and I had to restart. So that meant I got to fight the guy again. But yeah, that game was so funny. That game was so fun. I probably will definitely go play that game again. Especially before the second one comes out. Typical Danny life cycle. Yeah, pretty much. Because, like, what happened, right? I did the thing that I do in every game. I started the game, and it was like, you do, like, a quick little fight tutorial thing. And I was like, I don't care. I know everything. Leave me alone. And I ignored the fight tutorial. And then it was like, hey, go get your money by fighting this guy. And I was like, how do I fight? I don't know how to fight. And then it was just me, like, trying to figure out how to fight in the first important fight that you actually need to win. And just got the shit kicked out of me and lost. So I was like, fuck, now I have to come up with another way to get this money. So that's what ended up happening. Oh, then you get to smash? You get to smash that girl? That was fucking awesome. Oh, and then I think I accidentally ended up with the best sword in the game. There's like a sword you can get, but it's like in the woods or something. And it's like the best sword in the game. And I think I was wandering through the woods or something. Or no, I think I chased something. I think I chased something because I was trying to kill it. And I ran and chased it into the woods. And I was like, where the fuck am I? And then, because I lost the thing, I didn't end up getting to kill it. And I just wandered around in the woods for a while. And then I was like, what's this? This is a sword? And so I picked it up. I was like, oh, this sword's strong. And so I equipped it, and then I used that sword for the rest of the game. And then it was after that like videos started coming out about like weapons in the game. And I watched it, and they were like, this sword's by far the strongest sword in the game. And I was like, oh, okay, whoops. But I just found it randomly by accident. Because I'm an idiot. And I chased a animal into the woods trying to kill it. I think it was like a deer or something. It was something. I remember I was chasing something. Because I remember that's how I ended up in the woods. But yeah, I'll definitely play that at some point. Are you going to be here tomorrow, Benny? Because if so, I'll play some Elden Ring. Because the Elden Ring co-op stuff, I've decided. And it's your job to keep them at bay. Right? Probably not. But I need you. I need my chosen hero. So, each boss, so we're going into the DLC, right? That's where we're at now. But I'm not going to help. I'm going to spawn one person in at a time, and then I'm going to go hide in a corner while they fight the boss, right? If they lose to the boss, I'll then kill myself, and then I'll summon someone else, a new person, right? G'day, T-Ty, how's it going? Uh, and then the new person gets a try. And I've decided the reward is whoever kills the most amount of bosses in the DLC, I'll make them a mod. Right? But you're my chosen hero. So if you win, we don't have to make anyone a mod. And then you get bragging rights. But I'll enjoy and stream for a couple of days. Oh, why? I can't play until you're around though, because I need you to win, so I don't have to make more people mods. University, tell them to fuck off. They won't care too much, will they? Bully Simon, he will help. Nah, he doesn't have the PlayStation Plus. Also, he's probably shit. But yeah, everybody wants to play Elden Ring because they want to fight the DLC bosses. Till bachelors? Okay. Well, hopefully they die repeatedly then. Because if they do, then you can still come in, swoop, and get the victory, and still be the hero that we deserve. But yeah, I decided that was the reward. So whoever beats them, and I'll keep a tally. Whoever kills the most amount of bosses can be a mod. You don't even kill the first boss, probably, because I'm not helping. I'm not going to help them. And I think Dublin said that he wants me to summon two people in at a time. I said no, it's easier if I summon one person, right? Because then I can keep track of it easier. And then the other thing is too, like, what if I summon two, but then one person does more damage than the other person? And then what? You both get a point, even though one person did shit all damage. I think it's easier if I summon one at a time. You gonna go beautifully accurate tarnished? Okay. But also, I've got to get to the bosses again too, because like, so I'm gonna need to summon someone to get to them because I don't. I've made my build stupid now, and I think I have 99 health, and then I put the rest in endurance. So like, I don't think I can even wield a weapon. Oh wait, maybe I can wield the Serpent Hunter because I think you don't really need stats to wield that, right? So yeah, I'm pretty certain I'm gonna get fucked up just trying to get to these places. I might have to do skips. Can we do a skip to get to where Bale is? Or do I have to beat Dragon Man? Build stupid. Insert the what? Russian Badger. Well, it is. I think it is stupid. I haven't looked at it, but I'm pretty certain that's what I did. I just put all of it at 99 points into health, and then just the rest to endurance. Because I was like, I'm not helping you guys. You guys can fight these fucking things. I don't want to fight these things. Because I didn't even want to go in the DLC. Everyone else voted to do that. So yeah, I might put a post on the community tab about it. So that more people decide to join. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta go do some stuff. Uh, so if you guys enjoyed today's stream, leave a like. If you would like to see more, subscribe. But till next time, hurr.